This map highlights the Strait of Hormuz's extreme bottleneck. Only 21 miles wide, massive supertankers are confined to a tight 2-mile inbound and outbound lane. Bordering these lanes are heavily fortified Iranian islands, Larak, Qashm, and Abu Musa, functioning as stationary heavy weapons platforms. Pushing a multi-billion-dollar aircraft carrier into this space is a guaranteed disaster. These massive ships have virtually zero room to maneuver away from incoming fire. Instead, the Navy relies on 4 to 6 Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyers. Spread out, their radar networks create a protective dome over the strait. Down at 400 feet, Virginia-class attack submarines patrol silently. Their job is to track and eliminate enemy subs before they can lay fresh explosives. But even with the skies watched and the deep water cleared, the fleet remains completely trapped. They cannot advance until they deal with an invisible, entirely passive threat waiting directly in their path. The Strait of Hormuz is heavily seeded with cheap, highly lethal sea mines. Some detonate on contact, while others wait patiently on the seafloor for the acoustic or magnetic signature of a passing ship. Sending human sailors to clear these fields is a relic of the past. The Navy's modern solution is the Independence-class Littoral combat ship, designed to sit safely outside the danger zone while acting as a robotic mothership. The clearing process starts on the surface. The ship deploys a 39-foot unmanned surface vessel that drags a sonar array through the water, sweeping the seafloor for anomalies. Above the waves, an AH-60 Seahawk helicopter scans the shallow water. When threats are buried deep in cluttered underwater terrain, the Navy launches the Knifefish, a robotic submarine designed to dive directly into the mud. Once the mines are located, an unmanned surface vessel drags a specialized decoy through the channel. The device precisely mimics the acoustic and magnetic sounds of a massive warship, tricking the hidden mines into detonating harmlessly behind it. By removing humans from the immediate blast radius, a modern naval force uses disposable robotic proxies to tear a hole straight through an active minefield. As the minesweeping operation crawls forward, the fleet faces a simultaneous surface attack. Dozens of small, radar-evading speedboats pour out of nearby harbors, hitting speeds of up to 70 knots in a 360-degree swarm. This swarm is designed to blind and cripple. The crews aim heavy machine guns directly at the ship's bridge, while remote-controlled suicide vessels packed with explosives are steered straight for the waterline. A single destroyer is engineered to shoot down advanced missiles, but its defense systems can easily be overwhelmed by the sheer volume and chaotic dispersion of 30 tiny boats striking at once. To thin the swarm, the Air Force brings in the A-10 Thunderbolt II. It flies low and relatively slow, giving the pilots the visibility needed to hunt small, fast-moving targets on the water. The pilots don't lead with the gun. They start by steering precision infrared Maverick missiles directly onto the boat's engine compartments, following up with a devastating burst from the 30mm Avenger cannon. Right at sea level, Army aviation units enter the fray. AH-64 Apache helicopters launch directly from the flight decks of amphibious assault ships stationed in the Gulf. These Apaches operate down in the mud. They chase down the remaining fast attack craft at blistering speeds, rippling off laser-guided Hellfire missiles and rapid-fire rockets to neutralize the heavily armored survivors. You don't survive a dispersed speedboat swarm by matching them boat for boat. You survive by throwing up a multi-layered wall of highly specialized air power. Even with a cleared channel and a neutralized surface swarm, the ships remain in the crosshairs. Hidden deep inside fortified mountainous terrain are heavy anti-ship cruise missiles. These weapons employ a deadly trick called sea skimming. The missile drops down until it is flying mere inches above the water, allowing it to stay completely underneath a destroyer's radar dome until seconds before impact. The only reliable way to stop these weapons is to destroy them before they are fired. An armada of surveillance drones monitors the Iranian coastline in real time, waiting for the mobile missile trucks to roll out of their mountain caves. Once a target is locked, U.S. forces drop GBU-72 precision-guided bombs. Weighing 5,000 pounds, these munitions are built to smash straight through 20 feet of solid reinforced concrete, triggering a massive explosion deep inside the bunker. Breaking a modern maritime choke point requires synchronized layers. It relies on robotic sea sweepers mapping the floor, close air support shredding the surface, and preemptive deep strikes crippling the coastline.